Labrīt, Excellences, dāmas un kungi.
Ladies and gentlemen, Excellencies, good morning. I am glad to welcome you in Jelgava and in Latvia today. Certainly, it is almost minus 20 degrees Celsius outside, but as you see, our collaboration partners, the Finnish company Fortum, provides us with warmth and heat, and everything seems to be fine. So thank you. Our thanks to them, and thanks to our partners from Finland who support us during these cold times. Shortly about Jelgava. Jelgava is the fourth largest city in Latvia, and the number of its inhabitants, or the population, has remained the same for the past several years. It's around 60,000, and the unemployment rate currently in Jelgava is about 3.7%. This means that we are somewhat short of labor, but I think that entrepreneurs do not complain about that much because we have the Jelgava Technical College, we have the crafts secondary school or vocational school, and we also have the third largest university in Latvia that we host in this city. It provides us with specialists who provide both training and the necessary professions for the entrepreneurs. And certainly, that is one of the reasons why we are called the student city, or probably even the capital city of students. In terms of entrepreneurship in our city, our documents as well as development plans lay out the automotive industry and metal processing as some of the key areas. But certainly they are not the only ones, because historically our city has been both automotive, food processing, timber processing, and plastic, as well as a chemistry products city. Our task currently is to develop these industries further and to lend a helping hand to tidying up or putting in order the infrastructure, because in 1944, when the country was torn by war, our city was influenced as well. Basically, the city was destroyed. Currently, scientists are not of the same opinion, whether 93 or 95% of the city were destroyed or swept off the earth. But currently, the historic part of Jelgava is not left intact. And our task today is to return Jelgava to its former beauty, and certainly it will be the beauty of modern times. But the work that we put into that is considerable. In terms of industries, we see that timber processing, automotive industry, food processing, plastic products are currently our key areas of activity. As to why the investors come to us and why we are interesting to investors today. Firstly, the reason for that is our beneficial location in the very center or heart of Latvia. We have a railway, we have good highways. As well, we are located quite close to the capital city, Riga, as well as the airport, which are currently the key hubs of transport. We are also the city of the university. Therefore, we stand for innovation, for new technologies, and I would also like to mention that I was very happy to be present in the Finnish company and Finnish meat processing companies, the biggest pelmeni or meat dumpling processing unit opening. We were able to see technologies there, automation, and we can take pride in both new jobs as well as the high value added technologies and the high value added generated. Certainly this serves as motivation for everyone, especially for the young ones to study engineering. Development of entrepreneurship in our city is one of the key tasks in our work. It's actually one of our key goals. Only by creating products and only by selling these products, we can obtain the money necessary for development, because personal income tax is the key income, because it accounts for about 65% of our city's income. Therefore, we are interested in high, good, legal salaries. And I would like to, therefore, thank our entrepreneurs that they take care of this. The previous year was quite successful for us. 377 new companies were registered in 2017. They were smaller, bigger, and very big ones among them. But one of the companies that launched its activity in November last year was the new chocolate factory, and this company employs currently about 80 to 90 employees. And then again, it has state-of-art technologies in place, the best that we could actually think of in this field of activity. The contribution of the processing industry is 136 million euros. 36 million euros. And if we compare this development to, let's say, 2008, then in 2008 the level was significantly lower. But entrepreneurs have put to place their skills and abilities to develop these export goods and to increase this percentage by 30. This means that we are learning, we are growing, and we are shaping things. And certainly these state-of-art technology companies include Latvia's Piens dairy company, also I forgot the Letland, which is one of the most successful companies in our city as well as the country in the automotive industry. Sweets manufacturers should be mentioned among them, not just the chocolate factory that I mentioned, but also the candy, the caramel factory, which started out as a tiny family company, and currently it has opened or grown to have a branch also in Tallinn. This means that we can and we are able to do things. Businessmen are trained both in this building as well as at the university, and together with the Investment Development Agency, we have set up a Jelgava business incubator, which is operating very successfully. And our today's moderator, Nikita, is the head of this unit or this incubator. So it is growing as well. This is how our industries and sectors look like. We see that we have diversified our manufacturing and production sectors, and therefore maybe we are less subject to falls or let's say ups and downs of one specific area or another. So the workforce and the labor that is available, as well as other indicators, are only with a positive growth vector. We work on the development, and one of our key tasks is putting our infrastructure into order in order to shape a beneficial or advantageous environment for both local investors as well as foreign ones. And what we see here in this regard is that each company that comes into our city has high technologies or state-of-art technologies in place. Both the Europipes and Latvijas Piens and Baltia, as well as the cogeneration station Fortin, are some of the companies that take pride in themselves, and we take pride in them as well. Certainly, the large historical factory, the minivan owner, Nordic Properties, the Jelgava Business Park, have reconstructed and rebuilt the production buildings, and they have set up premises that can be leased in the total area of 70,000 square meters. And municipal support is certainly infrastructure. It means infrastructure. So we are working on putting it into order. We are moving into new degraded territories of former production units and factories. So we develop these territories also thanks to EU funds. And currently we have the opportunity to go hand in hand with entrepreneurs and develop these territories. This means that we can go into greater depth and help entrepreneurs more and better to develop their businesses. Certainly, streets, the transport infrastructure, and education are some of the key components in order for us to be able to shape capable businessmen, entrepreneurs, and in order for these technologies to be supported and developed better. Certainly we have plans, we have aspirations, and therefore we look for cooperation partners in order to set up a multimodal center in Jelgava, the cargo center Jelgava, so that we can use the opportunities of our local airport as well as railway and the river that connects Jelgava to Riga. We want to use it and return it back to active use for transporting goods. So we are looking for opportunities for partners, and we are open to cooperation. Today, I would like to wish everyone to get to know each other better, to get to know territories better. And I would also like to wish for business development, automotive and engineering sciences development, and mechanical engineering development to be our key task. Let's help it live and work for our benefit. May we all have success. Thank you.